it from the chair. But anyway, this has been a very productive meeting for me, just coming from private industry. So first of all, many of you know 3M because of probably the Scotch-Brite brand. Yung mga naguhugas dyan, right? That's 3M. And you heard some of our products. But we're more than that. We're actually have 90,000 products around the world. We sell 3,000 here. We're a science-based technology company, really committed to improving lives of people around the world and doing business the right way. Sec Boy, Sec Guevara, we worked with DOST for the past 2 years, and then we'll use the science and technology. It's really embedded in our hearts as a company. R&D is our business. You heard earlier, as a company, we require our businesses to have 30% of our revenue from inventions in the last 5 years. So there's a financial effect on us. So our company is based on R&D. Now the good news is, based on what the two doctors mentioned today, Dr. Destura, who I met 2 weeks ago at the NCOM hearing, and then Dr. Madrigal, of all places, right, to meet somebody. But that's what excites me, because there's 3 things I have to clarify today that the private industry can help. 1, we do have R&D in the Philippines. 2nd, we're open to collaboration. And 3rd, please continue inviting us to these type of symposiums because it's really helpful in educating us. So on R&D, Isaac Guevara, we do have an R&D facility here in BGC. That's open to you, to universities, based on our collaboration with DOST. So in terms of that ranking moving from 43 to 42, maybe it's just a matter of us helping report that. So that was an eye-opener for me, that we need to be more vocal about that. And we're not alone. I'm a board of director for the American Chamber. And Coca-Cola, GE, a couple of other companies have also committed to R&D here and have been operating. So that's part of where we as private industry probably need to be more vocal in helping you report in that aspect. Now the second, on collaboration, this is where many of you will be very interested. It is. We're all open to that. 3M in particular, we can't do a lot of our innovation alone. Many of our inventions we either license, collaborate with universities, in the UK, in the US, many parts of the world. In the Philippines, it's embryonic. I've only been here as an expat for the last 3 years. Yes, I am Filipino, but I have been away for 2 decades, and I'm rediscovering my own country. What I'm proud is, you look at innovators like Dr. Destura, right? As small as that voice, it makes me proud to at least hear that voice and to be an advocate on the private industry side. And to be a fellow Filipino working for a multinational, that inspires me to say, what can we do next? So some of the challenges they had on the RX box, right? Changing protocols in hospitals. Well, guess what? 3M has a big healthcare business. You probably didn't know that. The Littmann stethoscopes that doctors usually like to have, that's made by 3M. In my 2 years here, 2.5 years, we've been proponing like patient warming and infection prevention. Those are 2 big businesses for us that have been successful here in the Philippines in the last 2 years. The third part is liquid warming, when you're infusing blood, but that's a change in protocol, like the RX box. So we've learned those as well. So part of what we can give you access to, in addition to our R&D facility here, is access to end customers. We have access to a lot of end customers, whether it's in oil and gas, in hospitals, in retail. We can give you that access so that we can collaborate, especially if it helps the Filipino lives. Right? So yung mga hugot lines, we have an answer to that. Even on funding, hindi na kayo kailangan umiyak para you're just talking to the wrong people. Because I'm also co-chair of the U.S. American Business Council. That's an organization promoting business between American companies in ASEAN, not just in the Philippines, but in ASEAN. And part of our mission when we're here is to look for investments like that. So it's really amazing that simple forums like this opens up opportunities. So continue to do that. That's why that's my last point. It seems that communication really needs to improve. So these things really can't stop because internet is slow in our country. So I'm hoping one of the innovation really becomes that. But it's important to really have collaboration. And I'm thankful to our presenters on doing that, opening up our eyes and giving us as multinationals another platform to really help and operate here in the Philippines. So thank you.
Thank you, Sir Lacsmana. So,